It's time to start a brand new career mode series on the channel, and we're taking the Wolves job. We ran a poll on both Twitter and the YouTube community page, and it was clear that you guys wanted to see a Wolves career mode, and I am genuinely glad you guys voted for Wolves because I feel like this is going to be a fantastic series to run. We're in the Premier League. We've got a very good side to start with, bit of a Portuguese team which I'd like to follow, and Wolves is a club I have never managed before in any series, so this I think has the potential to be a fantastic series on the channel.
Happy, exciting, and with a big ambition to do great things for this club.
I mean, you look at this team, there's so much talent that we can have fun with. Players like Adama Traore, Ruben Neves. At the back, you've got players like Ait Nori as well, Hwang Hee-chan, Trincao. I love this squad, and I think we're going to have a ton of fun doing this Wolves series. About 54 million in our transfer budget means that we can make some crazy signings as well to start things off. I do want to keep a slightly Portuguese team for this series, so keep that in mind when you guys start dropping in your transfer suggestions. You know what, guys? I want each one of y'all to put down a transfer suggestion in the comment section right now. Go down and do that. But yeah, if you guys are excited for our journey with Wolves, I'd appreciate if you could spare a second and drop a like on the video. Tell you what, 8,000 likes for episode 1 of the Wolves series. I'd appreciate that, and I'll get you an episode tomorrow. So go down there, drop a like if you want another episode tomorrow. Subscribe as well for daily FIFA 22 career mode content. And let's go. Starting off the episode with a press conference, getting you lot involved as well. And if you guys want to get featured in next episode's press conference, keep the questions coming in the comment section below. First one, would have liked a non-Premier League career mode. I hear that for a change, but if you do end up with Wolves, set up a Portuguese rule. Sign at least one Portuguese player every season. I like that idea, and we're going to implement it. There are a few more rules I'd like to discuss after we're done with the press conference, but yeah, we're going to run this series in a bit of a challenging manner, so yeah, you guys will get what I'm trying to say. But first of all, about not doing a non-Premier League team, that's because our next series after Wolves is going to be a create a club career mode in probably La Liga or Bundesliga. So because we're going to move away from the Premier League, I thought, you know what, let's do another series in the Prem, and eventually we are going to go outside of England. So that was my thinking, and that's why I thought Wolves, a club we've never done before, it's literally the perfect choice. Alright, so now a quick refresher on what rules are we going to follow in this series. First of all, signing one Portuguese player every season. That's going to be either a starter or at least bench level quality. We can't just sign a 50 rated player and call that, you know, job done. So that's going to spice things up. We're going to follow the theme that Wolves have. The amount of Portuguese players they've got is honestly a bit crazy. Moutinho, Neves, Pedro Neto, Podence, Trincao, like Semedo as well, Jose Sa in goal. By the way, I was surprised not seeing Rui Patricio in goal there. That was a bit of a bummer, but yeah, we're going to follow a Portuguese team. One more thing, and this is going to make this series really, really exciting. Every time we negotiate a new contract with anyone, we're going to have to put a release clause in there. Yup, every contract. So as of now, whoever's got a 5-year deal, we don't have to negotiate with them. They won't have a release clause. But every new contract we sign, we're going to have to chuck in a release clause there, and that's going to make the series so much more difficult. And also, the rule is we can't renegotiate a new contract with them for another 2 years. So, yup, let's say we try and renew Adama Traore. We're going to have to chuck in a release clause in his contract. And that could mean he could leave for a set fee, and making the series completely dramatic. That's going to make it super challenging, super realistic too, because players do end up moving on when they're at a club like Wolves, Leicester and all that. So I'm excited for this rule. First time we're running it on the channel, and let's see how it goes. Okay, now that we're done with all the intro stuff, time to take a look at the team we've got at our disposal and what are we going to be working with. I like the squad, guys, no lie. Adama Traore is very, very decent. Raul Jimenez, Pedro Neto, that is a very, very good front three. I think players that can really grow. Raul Jimenez is not my usual kind of striker, but I reckon first season, him being 83 rated, he's going to score goals for us. Ruben Neves in midfield is just perfect. João Moutinho could give us a good season. At the back is where I'm not too convinced. I reckon we need a centre-back, and that could be a smart signing to make. Nelson Semedo at the back too is probably the best player we've got in defence. On the bench, players like Hwang Hee-chan, very decent. Podence, very decent. Trincao is a player we could potentially sign on a permanent deal. That's something we need to be on the lookout for. Dendonka's decent as well for backup. Ait Nouri. The squad is decent. A lot of youngsters we're probably going to either loan out to get rid of. But yeah, I like the squad we've got at our disposal. There is a lot of stuff we can do. 54 million to spend. Remember, one Portuguese signing needs to be made. I'm already thinking that I want to try and complete Trincao's signing on a permanent. But remember, since we are going to give him a new contract, we're going to have to put a release clause in his contract too. And that's problems. But on the other hand, if we don't sign him now, he'll be super expensive later on. It's such a difficult choice to make. I still want to do it, guys. I want to complete Trincao and even Hwang Hee-chan's contract on a permanent basis, because these two are players I think are going to be absolute ballers for us. Hwang Hee-chan maybe not, because he's 25. I don't know how quickly his overall can grow. But let's see. Let's definitely complete Trincao on a permanent deal. We'll maybe wait on Hwang Hee-chan. Apparently in real life, Trincao does have like a clause that allows him to move to Wolves for the set fee, so a permanent deal could happen in real life, so I wouldn't be surprised if it does. We're going to offer 14 million for Trincao and try and get him for as cheap as possible. 17.8 million. That doesn't feel all too bad. We're already negotiating with Barcelona, by the way, which is pretty crazy. 15.5 million is going to be my counter offer, and that works with a hefty sell-on clause. Because we're going to have to put a release clause on his contract, I'm not too sure I want that big of a sell-on clause. I probably don't. Okay, so let's try and reduce that to 10%. Submit offer. What are they going to say? It works. Let's go. That's a bit of a smart decision from us. That's what we're paying for Trincao. Now time to get the deal complete on paper. Time to get him to sign the contract. By the way, Trincao's in-game face is awful. Like, what have EA done? EA. You're telling me that's Trincao? Like, oh, come on, EA. He's playing for a Premier League club. You gotta get him a game face. Oh, well. Anyways, offering him the contract. We will give him rotation squad role because Adama is still first choice. 5-year deal is good for us. We're gonna have to give him a release clause. Now, how much do I give him? I want to try 70 million just to see what they say. 42. Come on. All right, what about 55 million? We can't renew his contract for 2 seasons, guys. So, you guys are getting me why this is important. Oh, 42 million is so low. All right, what about 50? 50 million. Come on, work with me here. They can only do 42. What about 47? I'm trying my best to get it as high up as possible, but I don't think they're doing any more than 42. What about 45? This is the last time I'm offering, and that works. Okay, 45 million is going to be the release clause we put on him. This rule is going to really cause a lot of frustration for us, but hey, it means we'll be trying out a lot more players. So, contract-wise, I'll offer him 60,000 per week. And we'll give him 200,000 signing bonus, a reasonable deal. What's he gonna say? He's gonna accept it. So Trincao has been signed on a permanent deal. Brilliant bit of business. Looking at the team, we still probably need like a centre-back. I could really do with another midfielder too. Yeah, those 2 positions, I think we could really do with. Like, yeah. Attack, I think I'm convinced for the first season we've got enough options. So the hunt is for the centre-back and a midfielder. And if you guys have any suggestions, I want y'all to put them down right now in the comment section below. You know what, guys? We've just got a pretty good offer for Romain Saiz, one of our centre-backs, 10.5 milli. That seems like something we gotta accept. It's quite a bit of money, boys. It's quite a bit of money for a 31-year-old who's only 79. I'm taking it. I'll take the cash. By the way, centre-backs are going to be important for us because I feel in this series, I really want to run the 5-back formation, have my wing-backs just join the attack full on, just, you know, make those runs forward. And that's why centre-backs are going to be key. I want to run this formation for the entirety of the series. It's the new trend. This is the formation clubs like Chelsea use. 3 at the back is the way forward, apparently, for a lot of new coaching styles. So I want to stick with it for this series, and that means getting quality centre-backs who are good on the ball is going to be very important. Oh, by the way, did I mention we've got a baller as our homegrown talent? Youth Squad monthly report, Jacob Watkins, the Englishman, looks OP. Now, because I don't see the series being longer than 3 or 4 seasons, I don't want to really do much with the Youth Academy, and I'm thinking we just stick with our homegrown player. Jacob Watkins looks insane. 6'5", 80 to 94 potential, 5-star skills. The weak foot is there. He's quick. He could be one for the future. Right now, the plan is to promote him to the senior team and immediately try and loan him out. I think that's very smart. A few seasons down the line, he could be a backup striker for us, you know? So we're going to do exactly that. One more thing I've realized is we've got Hwang Hee-chan, Raul Jimenez, and Fabio Silva. Doesn't make sense to have 3 strikers when we're only using 1 every game. So I'm going to loan out Fabio Silva. Until then, we'll also stick like a development plan on him to just make him a bit better. I think that's smart. Maybe complete striker works on him. So yup, we're going to try and loan him out. Also, got to put development plans on players like Ruben Neves and all. How can I forget that? Box to box seems like the smartest one on him to get that pace up too. Apart from that, I have put development plans on most players, so that's great. Alright boys, this is problematic. Connor Cody. Hi boss, I'm not one to complain or say I'm unhappy at the club, but I'm worried that this transfer window is almost over now, and we don't look like we've brought enough players to strengthen the team. Patience, Connor. Patience. Next episode, we'll have a centre-back, probably a couple of them, and we'll also have a central midfielder join the club. Don't worry, Connor. We got you. Just got to be a bit patient. You got to let the viewers get their suggestions in. By the way, just to let you guys know, Wolves are only in the Premier League for this season, so we don't really have to worry that much about our squad depth, as long as we've got a good starting 11 and a good bench. That's what matters in Season 1. Of course, the goal this season is to get maybe top 6. That would be the dream. Top 4 would be like the ultimate goal, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's time to kick off our Premier League season with this squad that we've got right here. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to put this team into test and just get to know more about the squad, get to know the 5 at the back formation before we make the signings. If we know more about the club and about the way we want to play, I think that's a lot better. So anyways, no more transfers in this episode. Only Trincao was the signing we made on a permanent basis. 50 million to spend. You guys' suggestions are going to matter a lot when it comes to that, so keep commenting. For now, we start our Premier League campaign against Leicester away. Okay, so because we don't have Romain Sainz anymore, whatever his name was, kind of want to use Dendoncker, or do we just try Kilman? You know what, we've got a youngster there, he should be able to play there. Why not give him a chance and just see what he's all about? So we'll play him there. I also want to play Ait Nouri because I've heard only great things about him, so we've dropped Johnny to the bench. That's going to be the attack we rock. Like the team, boys. I like the team. Let's see how this works for our first ever game. Actually, I also want to be using the home kit for this one. Oh, they've got a classic away kit as well. But we're going to use the yellow kits for this one. Look at Adam, all tucked up and ready to go. That's our team. Leicester have signed Nicolas Pepe. They've got Vardy Tielemans. This is a real challenge. By the way, the poll for which series should we do next had Wolves and Leeds, but Leicester was a close one. I wanted to include them as well, but I decided not to. So yeah, the 3 clubs I wanted to maybe manage were Leicester was among them. But anyways, tough battle ahead. Let's go. Here we are at the King Power Stadium taking on Leicester City. My first game as manager of Wolves, our debut. Excited for this. Absolutely am. No signings been made to the club as of now, but of course, signings will come next episode onwards. This game will give us a good feeler of what needs to be improved in this team, whether the 5 at the back. To be fair though, although we are using a 5 at the back, it's going to be more of a 3 at the back, because our fullbacks are going to be just bombing forward non-stop. So let me just rephrase that. But yeah, I'm ready for this, boys. If we can start off the season with a win, that'd be nice. Let's go. In other news, guys, EA have finally given Nelson Semedo a game face. He actually looks like himself now. I remember they literally had him and Dembele, Ousmane Dembele, by the way, have the same game face when they were back at Barca. That's nice. On paper, if you compare ours and their team, I think the difference is staggering. We're not as good as them, guys. I'll be honest. That's... Oh, whoa. Pedro Neto just got taken out by Yuri Tielemans there. Wow, that was naughty from Tielemans. Okay, that was a strong one, but only a yellow card. And we attack them now with Moutinho. He's got a good shot on him, but doesn't have the legs to get in that position there. Oh, Jamie Vardy is so quick, although Semedo is, and we defend that. Harvey Barnes, and now it is Thomas. Oh, that's a good one from him. That's a real good one. Madison now, got to block the shot. It comes from Tielemans. Connor Cody with the block. And Nicolas Pepe forcing that out for a goal kick. But so far, we're in the back foot here. It's been all about Leicester City. Nicolas Pepe making his debut for them too. Right, here's Moutinho. Smart ball for Raul Jimenez. Out wide for Pedro Neto. This is looking nice. It should fall for... Oh, it falls for us. Neto, head up. But that was not going to do anything for us. We need to try and get players like Adama Traore involved. Maybe a few crosses in, because Raul Jimenez is good in the air. Raul Jimenez now. Adama Traore, go on. Go on. This is what we need. Adama Traore with pace. If I can try and get that ball in back for Raul Jimenez, I can, but it's not really winning that, is he? We should still get it. Nah, Barnes clears it away. Honestly, guys, after playing with so many insane players in my Creator Club series, I'm not used to playing with kind of like average players right now, but Adama Traore is far from that as we fire the ball through to him. Here he goes with pace. His finishing is a bit dodgy, and that explains it there. But on the rebound, Raul Jimenez, we got 3 chances and we couldn't even score once. What?
I'm so happy, believe me.
Oh my god, 3 back-to-back rebounds and we couldn't even convert one of them. Absolutely embarrassing. You know what? I need to see a replay of that because I can't believe how we didn't score. The state of this guy, so much space for Adama. He's looking left to just, I don't want to shoot, I just want to pass it to someone. And he in the end had to shoot and then, oh, what a save from Casper. And then ball falls perfectly for Jan Martino. First touch wasn't all too bad. Goes for goal. Wait a minute, was that handball from Johnny Evans? Johnny Evans? Was that handball? It was... I don't think so. I don't think so. And then it again fell for Raul Jimenez. If I would have taken it first time, it would have been a better chance. And then Johnny Evans. What a hero. What a hero. That's insane defending from Leicester. I must give them that. Oh, that's a very good ball in. As we do get it away, though. Pedro Neto, I haven't seen much from him. Here he goes now on a beautiful run. And this is where we're good. Not really, because we can't seem to get the ball in behind to Adama. Jamie Vardy. I go sliding in with Connor Cody. Come on, I got the ball there. Referee. I got the ball.
Did you, though?
We're going to have to do a quick VAR check just to see what's up here. I go in sliding with Connor Cody, and I'm sure I got the ball here. Let's see. Okay, it was... This kind of a challenge was to try and just end Vardy's career, I guess. We got the ball, though. We got the ball. You know what? In the comment section, let me know if that's a fair challenge or not. We got the ball, but we also almost put Vardy into the hospital, so yeah. Yuri Tielemans with a free kick from 26 yards. This is scary. It's going to be Harvey Barnes to take it. Nope, they're trying a set-piece routine. Tielemans goes for goal. It wasn't too far, you know. Going forward. Back for Nelson Semedo. This is looking nice. Stops it. Thought I could get a cross in, but nope, that didn't happen. Jan Martino does really well. Looks for Adama. We still have it with Ruben Neves. Nelson Semedo puts it back in. Raul Jimenez first time. Now it's off the post. What a chance and what a bit of run of play that was. Nelson Semedo with the perfect ball into Raul Jimenez, but the post denied him. And also the keeper. That is such a bummer as we've got a set piece and a chance maybe to do something. The header is above the crossbar. Half time and it's 0-0. We've had the chances to take the lead, but we haven't taken them. Hopefully second half will be a bit kinder to us. Alright, let's see. Our XG is 1.1. Theirs is 0.1. We've taken 6 shots. I don't know how we're not in the lead. Jamie Vardy going for goal. Oh, come on. How is Vardy pulling that off from distance? I don't know, he had that in his locker. Tough first game for us, guys, as we try and figure out a new club, new tactics. We always struggle at the start of every series these days because it's a completely new vibe, a new mindset to follow. Jamie Vardy, what a banger that was. What a banger that was. Fair play. 1-0 up for Leicester. Not the start we were looking for. Now I've managed to get Nelson Semedo in behind. And Adama, could he get there? Oh, come on. What are we doing in this game? Guys, I don't think Adama is working in this game. I'm going to put him on the left side and bring on Francisco Trincao and just hope for something. Also, maybe a bit of experience in Johnny could help. And then Donker at the back. So 3 changes. Let's hope they work. Yep, the substitutions are being made and hopefully a bit of fresh legs, bit more talent on the pitch can help us get the job done. There's Francisco Trincao. We know he can cut inside really well, and that's what he's trying to do. Francisco Trincao is still on it. I see Adama Traore, but I just couldn't fire that pass to him. I'm not a fan of this. It's Nicolas Pepe. Puts the ball in. We got to get this away. Bolly does well, but they've got another chance with Barnes. Bolly again with the block. Another block. That's 3 blocks from him as we get the ball away somehow. But Leicester still have it. We get it away. But man, Leicester have been so much better. There we go, Francisco Trincao. I see Raul Jimenez wanting to make that run. I'm going to play the ball to him. Can he get the head? Raul Jimenez controls it brilliantly. What a chance this is. Raul Jimenez shoots. Raul Jimenez scores. What a finish from our number 9. Raul Jimenez gets us something from this game. 68th minute we scored our very first goal of the series, and it's the Mexican. The way he managed to bully Soyuncu there to get the ball ahead of him. Oh, it was superb. A proper number 9's finish that. And it's Francisco Trincao off the bench playing a fantastic through ball into his path. And then the rest is history. We get our very first goal of the series, boys. And it's Raul Jimenez. Is there time for more? Let's see. 1-1 against Leicester. What a goal. By the way, guys, Trincao has completely changed the game. Just so good on the ball here. Look at him go. Our new signing, Francisco Trincao. Finesse shot forces a big save from Schmeichel. Trincao is running the game right now. Set piece opportunity. Moutinho is decent with these, but I'm not decent with set pieces. It might work somehow. We keep getting shooting opportunities, but they do get the ball away eventually. Only to Francisco Trincao, who's having the game of his life, just wriggling in and out. Finally, Leicester get near him, but so far in this game, he's been untouchable. Trincao again, I'm trying to get the ball to him as much as possible, and that's really worked in this game. 15 minutes to go. One chance. We can end up winning it, but we got to be careful because Leicester more than capable of scoring. Oh, here goes Barnes. Still Harvey Barnes. Could put the ball back in. Thomas. Madison. Barnes again. Connor Cody does very well, and that could start a breakaway for us. Adama Traore's got space to work with, and we know he's rapid. One thing he's got going for himself is that ridiculous pace. The left-footed cross is decent. It's decent. Raul Jimenez, no! How do you miss that? How do you miss that? How? I need an explanation. Raul Jimenez with the miss of the century there. Adama Traore doesn't have a left foot, but he somehow managed to put in the perfect cross, and Raul Jimenez still managed to miss it. I have no words. How do you end up missing that? Guys, if there was ever going to be a Miss of the Season award, this is going to win it. Look at that for a cross from Adama. It couldn't have been better. It really couldn't have. And then, from here, it was at a decent height as well for Raul Jimenez to tap it home. All he had to do was get it on target. And he just... Wow, put it wide. I simply can't believe it. Okay, this might be our chance. Second half, we've really woken up. Oh, come on. Good defending from Leicester. Trying to cut inside with Adama just doesn't work. He's the kind of player you just got to be running in a straight line with. That's what works the best for him. We get the ball. Raul Jimenez is here. Oh, come on. My passing's been dodgy in this game. Not gonna lie, I think a draw is a very fair result. Our first ever game as Wolves boss. I think we've done a good job, you know. I think they've had the better team than us. Way higher rated players, but we stuck in. Second half, I think we were way better. I think we even had more clear-cut chances. First half was a bit debatable, you could say. I mean, to be fair, our XG was a lot higher. Okay, King Power Stadium, a point to start things off with. Next episode with more signings, we're only going to get better. We barely kept any possession. It was all about getting the ball and just bombing forward. That's what the 5 at the back, more like a 3 at the back does. I must say, Trincao completely changed the game. Raul Jimenez grabs the first goal of the season. He could have grabbed the second one as well, but he ended up missing from literally 3 yards. What was that even? In other news, looking at the transfer stuff happening, Manchester City have signed Lucas Vazquez. Wow. Everton have signed some Truffert guy. Barcelona signing Marcus Edwards. Some very weird transfers happening around here. Jonathan Ikone going to Dortmund's a cool one. Trust me, guys, Trincao is going to be a star for us. It's such a shame that we've had to put a 45 million release clause on him. Hopefully for 2 seasons, nobody pays that and we get to keep him because we can then renew his deal, alright? I've put a development plan on him and I'm sure he's going to just be growing really, really quickly. Just what a player to have, and I'm glad, you know, we signed him today and he ended up delivering in the first game itself with a brilliant performance. Ignore that game face. That does not look like Trincao. Player of the episode, I think it's going to be him too. Another thing I'm worried about is the amount of players' contracts expiring. Like, look at that. Adama Traore, just 2 years remaining. We'll have to probably put a release clause on him. On Nelson Semedo as well. On Watkins too, maybe. I don't like this, man. That's scary. Next episode, though, it's all about building the team even more. It's time to start making more signings. We're still yet to get that Portuguese signing. We're not counting Trincao as that, so keep that in mind. A lot to do. Midfielders needed, centre-backs needed. There's a lot of work to be done. We start off the season strong. Getting a draw against Leicester, we'll absolutely take it. But next episode, we've got some tricky games. We're probably going to play Spurs and Manchester United in the same episode and get all the transfer stuff done. This was just the pilot. The story begins now, you could say. If you're enjoying this World's Career Mode, if you're excited for future episodes, you know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you guys for the next episode soon. Peace.